My name is Nathan Adams from Adaway Dairy. We went with DeLaval just from the teat prep. We thought the teat prep was a lot better than the other robots on the market. It was able to stimulate the cow. We also wanted the option to do controlled flow with the gates and add those in. And there's many different reasons why we went with DeLaval, but those are just a couple of them. With the VMS, the cows are getting milked currently about 2.89 times per day, and so we're seeing an increase in milk production that way. Through the flat barn, we were getting about 68 pounds per day, and currently on the two robots that have been installed for a year, we're at 82. We were as high as 85 to 88, but it fluctuates.
Milk production of the cows. We started 2 robots, and we were milking basically half the herd with robots, and the other half still in the stanchion barn, or our flat parlor. We did that for a year, so we had a pretty accurate comparison, and there was easily a 10% increase on essentially, I'm not going to say a gate sort of the cows, but it was, basically the same herd.
By having the VMSs, it's made our lifestyle more simple. Dealing with the feeding, we haven't had to change a whole lot. First we had started with a custom pellet. That worked really well, but wanting to reduce our costs, we went with a gluten pellet. And the gluten pellet we had in our existing ration, so we took that out and just fed it through the robot. It's made feeding real simple. It's one thing that Francisco Rodriguez had pointed out. He said if you keep things simple, it's a lot easier. If you want to micromanage, you can. It just takes more time. So by keeping things simple, we put the gluten pellet out in there, in the feeding through the robot, took it out of the ration, and that's all we had to do. It's worked real well for us. With having the VMS, it saved us a lot of time. We're not spending time milking cows. Rather, we're spending time feeding cows, managing stalls, making sure the cows are getting bred, checking for heats, and checking your reports, following the cows that way versus spending time in the barn milking them. Having a mixed herd with Jerseys and Holsteins hasn't caused a problem. Everything's been fine. The Jerseys typically are more inquisitive and more apt to catch on and go through the robot before the Holsteins, but it's not a big difference. I would strongly recommend VMS to any other farmer that's interested. Just be sure to do your homework and look into what best fits you in your operation.